SEO. So the interesting thing is everyone and their dog hears about social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, all that stuff, right? The interesting thing that people do not get on social media is it is such a small portion of website traffic. In fact, it's only 18%. That was 2009. I think it's 22% now, but this came from AC Nielsen. 82% of stuff is how you get found through search engine optimization, getting found through directories, getting found through different sources. And it's so funny because so many people pay attention to the social media stuff and they absolutely forget the vast majority of where they can actually get found. It's if you want to spend your best bang for your buck, first thing you do, try to figure out how to get your site search engine optimized so that you'll get found online. And that'll put you up through the Google rankings, and that's where people get found. Secondly, I'm not saying don't worry about the social media, because everyone likes to share stuff that they find and send it out to other people and stuff like that. But don't kind of spend all your efforts on the stuff that's not going to get you the biggest result that you can get. That's what I always say to people. One thing that you can find out whether your website's actually optimized properly is when you're in your web browser, go into Edit, I think it is, and go to the bottom. It'll say Source Code or View Source. Click on there and then go Control F, which is the find when you're on this little text box, and punch in H1. See if you get found, if there's anything there. Punch in H2, punch in H3. So if you have something in H1, it's called header. So what Google, this is interesting. What Google does is they try to search your stuff for content. But to make it easier for them, if you sell red shoes in Calgary and you're putting these codes in that is H1, which is header 1, so it goes H1 and then you put the information in and then end of H1, and it says red shoes Calgary. Google first off says, this guy's talking about red shoes in Calgary. If his title says red shoes in Calgary, they know that you're doing that. You go to H2 and it says red shoes Calgary, here's why you want red shoes, end of H2, and H3. Google kind of goes through that thing, and there's a lot more that it does than that, but it does that sort of stuff. The other thing that's interesting, run your competitors' sites on that stuff and see how many of them don't actually structure their sites properly. And it's an opportunity to get found online and push yourself up through the rankings. Yeah. Last but not least is we have this website grader. Go to websitegrader.com. Take your website, run it through there, and I'll tell you what, they dumb it right down for you. They tell you exactly what's wrong with your website and how to fix it.